Hello, and thank you for joining me on another episode of The Average EV. Today, we're going to be talking about the ID.4 and its companion app, myVW. Let's get into it. All right, everybody. So again, we're going to be talking about the myVW app that goes along with the ID.4. We've had the ID.4 for about a week now, and I'm starting to get a hang of everything and figure everything out. One of the requests that some viewers had was about the app, so I figured I would cover that for you all today. Now, before I get to that, I want to remind you all of a couple things. First off, please, as always, remember to like and subscribe. Those help me grow the channel, and as I grow the channel, I can bring you all bigger and better content. And also, I just wanted to remind everyone that I have a new Twitter. It's called @TheAverageEV on Twitter, and I'm trying to post stuff there, a little bit of behind the scenes as I go on road trips or do tests. I like to post stuff, and I'm also pretty active on Rate Your Charge as I rate the different charging stations I use and give my commentary about that. So that's all that, and let's get into this myVW app. So I'm gonna go split screen here in a second, and you all are gonna be able to see the app and how it works. All right, everybody, so we're gonna go split screen here and take a look at the myVW app. So here it is, and after you've set it up and everything with your myVW account, and you link your car to it using the VIN number, your ID.4 or whatever Volkswagen car you have will appear here. Here you can see our 2023 ID.4, and it just gives a little picture of the car. It gives you your charging, state of charge. It gives you your estimated mileage, which again is an estimate. It's definitely not completely accurate. And then it gives your total, your odometer, so your total miles you've driven on the car. It gives you some controls, charging, climate, window defroster, and battery. And this is the main page that it takes you to. Before I dig into that screen, I'm just gonna show you the other screens. We have service, where you can request service if you want. I'm not gonna click on, well, I'll click on the middle one. Here we go. This just shows my location. Well, actually that's the car's location, it's not my location. And then the next one here, you can shop for some things. There's different plans you can add, because you can have a Wi-Fi hotspot in your car if you wanted to. I'm not sure if we're gonna do that, but whatever. There's some other plans you can have here: CarNet, remote access, plus nav, plus speech. Those are all things I already have now on the car. And you have those for, I forget how long it is, 2 years? I'm not sure, 2 or 3 years, something like that. And then here you got the personal at the end. I'm not gonna show that. Let me see. Oh, count. Yeah, I can share that. There it is. That's fine. And all those different things. But the only really important thing here is this screen. So basically the way you interact with it is pretty simple. This is really, really simple. It's not very over the top. There's not a lot you can do with it. And I'm actually gonna show you the Hyundai app and show you how much more you can do on the Hyundai app than you can on the myVW app. But here it is. So for controls, we got charging. We click on that and nothing. So that only has options when it's plugged in and charging. And all you can really do is stop charging. That's it. There's not much else to be had with that feature. On climate, you basically can set what you want the climate to be and then turn it on. And that's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy there. And then you have window defroster, where you can turn on the window defroster if it's icy or whatever to help melt the ice away. And then lastly, you've got battery settings down here. You can set energy management. If maybe your 12 volt doesn't work, it'll pull from the high voltage battery so that you can still, I guess, communicate with your car. You can change your state of charge target. So we have ours at 80%, which I recommend. And then you can adjust the current. So basically how much amperage comes into your car. You should just leave it on max, but if you would want to reduce it, you're more than welcome to do that. And then release charging connector, always, once, or never. And that's pretty much it. And that's really all you can do on this app, which is not much. You can't adjust your charging schedule, your climate schedule. You can't even unlock and lock the doors. So it's very simple, and in my opinion, too simple. And Volkswagen, I'm sure no one from Volkswagen is watching this video, but if you are, it needs to change. This just really isn't good enough for how big a company and really how nice of a product. The ID.4 is a nice car. And I'm gonna have some reviews later about that. It's a nice car, and this app just really falls short of the quality of your car. All right, so now that was the VW app. It's very simple. If you have any questions about that, leave them down in the comments below and I can let you know. If they push out any updates and make it better, I will absolutely cover that for you all and show you all that. But I just wanna show you all the Hyundai app so you kind of know how much Volkswagen's falling short on their app. So here I'm logging into Hyundai app. And again, the Hyundai app is not the best in the world, but has a lot more functionality that's useful for the driver. So here it is. I haven't refreshed it. I'll refresh it there. Okay, there it is. Has my car, shows my doors unlocked, which they are. I wonder if I click lock, how quick the updates lock. I guess I have to refresh. But there it is, locked. So I was actually very aware, so that's good. Shows the state of charge and estimated range left. And that actually matches the estimated range in my car. Again, you have all these remote commands. So these are commands you can do when you're not near your car. So say you go into the store and you're like, oh, I think I forgot to lock my doors. I can go in here, I can click lock, and it locks my doors, which is awesome. You can't do that on myVW, and that's a total loss in my opinion. Again, with the Hyundai app, you can start the climate, lock, unlock. You can locate the vehicle, and sorry about that, in the event that maybe it gets stolen or maybe you forget where you parked it, you're in the city and whatnot. So there's that. You can also stop the climate. You can set the horn and lights off in case someone is around your car and you're nearby, or maybe you can't find it. And you can flash the lights if you're like in the parking lot trying to find your car. So really a lot of nice remote features to use. It shows the battery level. Right now you can see I'm plugged in and I'm charging just while I'm shooting this video at 72% state of charge. If I click charge management, it gives me the option to stop charging, start charging. And this is where the Hyundai app is much better compared to VW. I can set all of my charging schedules in my app and then it will communicate to here. So say I'm like inside, like in my house, and like one day I'm not gonna work the next day when I normally do because I'm taking off or I'm sick or whatever, I can just real quick, I can turn off my charge schedule and it will charge it up immediately, or maybe I can hold off on charging or whatever you want, okay? You can set the cabin climate and you can set it where it'll activate whenever you want it to. So if you leave for work at 7, you can set it 6:55, it warms it up and you're good to go. And then you can set off-peak efficiency too, and you can do this all in the car, but it's nice that you can do it not in the car as well. And this will just charge, maybe you have different rates for your energy at your house based on time of day. You can set it to match that, so it only charges at the cheapest rate, which is super nice. And you can prioritize it for off-peak hours, but it'll still charge even if you need it during peak hours, or you can set where it'll only charge during off-peak. So it just has a lot of really nice features. That's kind of it as far as that. You can do the map and see where your car is. You can do car care. It shows all that information and whatnot. But again, the Hyundai app is just much, much better in my opinion. And it's still not that great of an app, but it's way more useful, and it's worth having. The myVW, I mean, should you have it? Sure, but like, is it worth having? Not really. And one thing I wanted to go back to, and it's not showing it right now, but in this app with the car, if the door's open, it'll open. But the thing is, we found if the door's open, but then you close and you lock and everything, it'll still say the car's unlocked and the door's open, which is like obviously concerning and not okay. But in reality, the door's closed and locked and it is okay. But this app should reflect the status of the car accurately, and it doesn't. So again, VW, if you're watching this has got to be fixed. This is just, it's not okay. If you want people to love your vehicles, the software's got to be good too. So anyways, that's kind of it, everybody, about the app. It's not too complex, so there wasn't too much to talk about. If you see those errors, like the door is open, but you know it's closed and you know it's locked, trust yourself over the app. Unfortunately, you should be able to trust the app, but it's just not at the point where you can yet. So that's all I have today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to bring more content like this that's specific about the ID.4 and the little nuances and whatnot, and to give you perspective of other cars when I can, so you know how much it's lacking or how much better it is. So thank you for watching. Please leave comments down below. Please follow the Twitter account at @TheAverageEV. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will catch you all next time.